Hello, this is Valerie at My Scrap Chick, and I'm going to be putting together new candy bar wraps. And I'm going to have 3 different sizes of wraps. These are 2 that are already done, and all 3 wraps, these are the Teddy B Valentine wraps. All 3 of these are put together the same way, but I have done 3 different sizes because so many times, when people buy a wrap and they go, well, they want to make it bigger or smaller or make it fit a different treat. I decided what to do is just go ahead and make 3 sizes of wraps so that the resizing is already done for you. And this first one, this is the standard candy bar wrap that we started doing it for Hershey bars, and this one here, it will fit the Hershey bar. And I have to point out one thing. This is a full-size Hershey bar that I bought off the shelf, and it's a wee bit bigger than the Hershey bars that you get at 6 to a package. And it still fits in here. It's very snug, but it's just interesting to note that this one is a real hefty chocolate bar, so keep that in mind. If you need to enlarge this a little bit, you can, but you won't have to. And it will also, that's the other thing too, is I wanted to show that there's some other candy bars that will fit in here. This one holds the Hershey, but I also noted this will hold a Twix bar, and it'll also hold a Butterfinger, some of the longer candy bars, and you might have to tuck in the ends of the candy wrap there a little bit, but those will work well too. And I know I tried the Butterfinger and a Mounds bar. This also fits, but again, you have to tuck in the ends of the bar like this, and then it will fit right in there. And so I'll get started putting this other one together. I'll show you this other wrap and some of the sizes of things that it will fit. And I did get this wrap a little snug. Anyway, that's the Hershey size one. This is a smaller wrap, and there's a lot of different, I imagine a lot of different small candies that will fit this. The one thing I tried was it will hold 2 small snack size bars. And so that will work for that. I'm going to hold these out because this will also fit some snack bars, but it holds 4 of them, where this one here would hold 2. And I would double check the size of your candy bar and see. Again, I got that on really snug, didn't I? Somebody pointed out the one thing, I always end up gluing my bands together on the back, but you could also use the what are those Velcro dots, and that would make it a lot easier to take this off. But okay, so I'm going to get started though putting together this other size. It's the medium size, and again, these 2 are put together exactly the same way. When you get this cut out, it's going to have score lines, and so you just are going to go along all the score lines. I'm going to zoom out a little bit here. But you just go along and score along all the score lines. And there's 2 on each side. And then I flip it over. I like to ink the edges just to give it a little more definition. But there's 2 pieces you're going to start with, and the very first one will be the heart that goes up at the top. And then you'll be able to just line it up along the cut edges there. And then the base of the teddy bear is going to go on here. I was experimenting with trying to get a little bit of blush on the bear's cheeks. So I practiced on the back of this piece. I may try to do that on this one and show you what I did. I'm not paying attention. That's got to be lined up there. So, okay, line that piece up and press it down. And then the next pieces will be his face and his belly. And you can either, I like to put the belly, I like to have the face on and then have the belly down here. But if you want the belly tucked up underneath, then I would suggest you put that on first. But before I put his face on, I have a piece of black backing that's going to go behind the eyes. This makes it so much easier when you're trying to place the eyes. It's already done for you. And then you just put that piece of black backing there. And then I'll put this on. That's his face. And it lines up along the cut lines. And then we have his little mouth and muzzle, lighter colored area. And it's almost kind of a triangle, so the narrow part will go towards the top, and I'm going to tuck it right underneath his eyes. And then we're going to put on his nose. And the nose, it's a bit of a triangle too, but we're going to do the wide part of it at the top. So we'll put that down. And now we'll put on his belly. And then there's also 3 hearts. These are just going to be randomly placed, and you get to decide how you want to arrange them. You can see on here, I did just kind of a random assortment of where to put them. I tend to keep the bigger heart on this side. And then one more. And you could cut more hearts if you want. If you want more than 3 hearts around this. And then we have his 2 little feet. And I'll line that up right there. And then the other side. And then he has 2 little bottoms of his paws in the shape of a heart. It's really nice. These go together so quick and easy. And I can tell you, they're very fun to give out. I give out a lot of these candy bar wraps. People like to get them. Okay, and so this is the medium size. And you don't have to, you can go ahead and glue these tabs if you'd like. If you want a little more freedom to make it work, you can just do this loose and then put your belly band on. I think I'm going to go ahead and glue this down, and then I'm going to experiment with the different candy bars to see all the ones that will work. So I'm just going to put glue on this side, here and there. Line that up straight. And I like to take a ruler just to press it down. Gives me a chance to get it lined up there. Okay. Okay, and then when that's done and that's glued together, then you can see which candy bars are going to work. And I know, again, the Twix, that works in that one too. The Kit Kat, and I think you could actually probably get 2 Kit Kats in this one. And then I also tried the snack size Kit Kats. And that's a pretty standard size of a snack bar, so this will hold 4 snack size. And and then there was one more. It was the Hershey, or the Milky Way bar. The Milky Way and the Snickers bar that are both the same size, and they'll fit in this one too. So I may try. Oh, and also Butterfinger. Nope, the Butterfinger's a little too big for this one. So we'll do the Kit Kat in there. It would be fun to hear what type of candies you guys like to put into your candy wraps and what you like to give out at at Valentine's Day. Okay, this also comes with some printables for each size of bar. There's 3 different sizes of printables, but it will come with the XO and the hugs. And I have one other that says a Big Bear hug. And I'm going to do the hugs. And actually, while I'm doing this, I've discovered that today is National Hug Day. I didn't know there was such a thing. So hooray, we're doing a hug treat. Okay, now that I've got this on the front of the belly band, I've got this package closed up. I'm going to set this on the front in the center, and then I'm going to push the belly band around to the back. And then once it's around back, I'm going to hold the sides, and then I'm going to put glue on the end of this piece and on the underside on this one, so that way when they come together, they're secure on both ends of it. It stays together nice. Okay, and now that that's on, I'm going to add his little paws. And I add the paws to the belly band so it looks like he's holding the heart that's on the front there. Oh, wrong side. Okay, and now that's all put together. And one added thing that you can do, I don't have a white gel pen, but if I did, I would put a small white dot in his eyes and it on part of his nose. Then you can also take a fine tip marker and just add 2 little eyebrows and maybe a little tiny little smile on his below his nose there. And then we're all done. And like I said, all 3 sizes will come together in one file, in one download. And there'll be separate SVGs, like the Hershey bar size will be the tall. This will be the medium and then the small. And then you get to decide which size. And I hope you enjoy and have fun.